about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
Oh, it's interesting when I went and picked it up because it fucking won't come out first gear. Yeah, it got stuck in the first gear, won't move. So, I think it's the gear selector. In fact, I know the gear selector's gone. It's £119 for a new one.
Not too bad, really.
Well, it's not. What it is, considering it's just a load of buttons with the word ZF written on it.
Yeah.
These are back-braking speed ups. Stockport, because there's a few guys that I've seen on the way in with their cameras out. Yeah. It's definitely not me they're looking for. And we're looking at like £3 to paint it. Yeah. It's quite expensive equipment.
How long will the paint last? Just
it should last forever if we treat it properly. Yeah. Until someone dings it, and if someone dings it after I get it painted, I'll knock them out. Because someone's already scratched. There's no damage on that side, and one of the football days someone scratched the side of it. The car. Well, there's no CCTV, so. Well, there wasn't where it was parked, there is now. And this is a shit design. It's because people come across there that you think they're turning, you start to go and then veer off up there. It's not the best design. People say it's nice though, don't they, and it's a waste of money. I think they're right. 7 million. I like it. I need to add the rest to it yet, but I need some. I need to make it also work with the steering wheel in every position, not just some. When it goes for its MOT next year, just hope the MOT guy just holds it in one position. Yeah. You know, at the Burnage Bridge McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
If you go in a bus, you go past McDonald's, there's a turning there where you can get, what's it? Get in. Where are we off now?
Hey?
Where are we off now?
Towards Green End, Burnage sort of way.
Oh, I've done the 191. I won't go through the bus lane, don't I?
It goes the same way in Levenshulme and towards like Longsight, like Plymouth Road and everything.
Yeah, I've done the 191, that's the one I did in the service.
Yeah.
replaced that sign yet?
I don't think so.
No, so I can still get away with this.
Yeah.
Because they've got one without the word local written on it. I can't wait to get a ticket for doing this. Right, it says local, doesn't say local on that one. They've stuck local on with a paper ticket on that, but then at this point it's a bit late to turn back. I don't think it's a Mancbuses lane anyway, because no one like cuts through it, they would never make any money off it.
I've seen a couple of white vans come along here. Never seen them yet.
They won't make money off the camera, that's the point. Because it costs them a couple of £100 to move one. All the money's made on Oxford Road now. Because no one seems to know the difference between a bus lane and bus gate.
See how much they made off Oxford Road, Manchester City Council.
Fucking millions.
Yeah.
Yeah, but have you seen the state of the road? Every bus stop now has got divots in it where the buses are sitting. They paid millions for a cycle lane, which hardly anyone uses. I nearly wrote a car out in Levenshulme last night. That couple of hair heart somewhere. It was one of them moments where I didn't even consider the horn. It was, where am I putting this bus? Which doesn't involve crashing it. And then what other words I can come up with to call the idiot that pulled out on me.
The next set of lights you need to go right.
We are talking proper lights,
Yes.
not these things. Because when I went to the Great Harwood, he flipping counted them as problem, we got bastard lost. quite a few landmarks.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. I mean, I managed it on the way back. I managed it with less prompts. So if you can do it one way, then I'll be prompted on the way back.
Yeah, fine.
It's not a bad route. It means it's got enough landmarks on it that you recognise everywhere. Right, you can get a tank through that gap, mate. Here we go. He's a professional driver. Well, I say professional, he's an Uber. Do they count?
I used Uber once, never did again.
Never used them. That was
Driver picked me up in entirely the wrong place and said he couldn't go down the other street because it was too tight.
You've got your midlife crisis box to Porsche out, I've got this. Which mine's not convertible. Yet. No, I've never used them. The only time I got a taxi was on the way home. The night out one. That's because I missed the last bus. It's when I worked in a shop and they turned up to shop. I got home at 4.
Yeah.
I was hugging the wall on the way home. And I got in at 4. I was doing work at 6. That was great fun. Yeah, can I just sit on the tills, please? No, I don't feel very well. No, I've not been out.
Yeah.
I had a quiet night in, I had something to eat and I just don't feel very well. Can I just sit on the tills, please? That was great. I do like
Put
this.
the Roundabout yet?
I did?
Has anyone put the Roundabout yet?
Yeah. It happens more if I don't put Trouble Dundee up on the front.
Yeah.
Do you know if I put something like, I can't type it in here.
Right, just left there.
Left here.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on now. I pressed it once. I don't have the numbers, you see. I just have the scroll through. Got the other Trouble Dundee. Cemetery Gates. There you go. Number 11 to the Cemetery Gates. See how much trouble in Manchester I can get into.
Left at the bottom.
That's the roundabout.
No one ever thinks the Roundabout.
Nah, I bet not. Well, I must have knocked that mirror at some point. I thought it was shit. Shows you how much you use the mirrors, doesn't it?
Right.
Oh, I remember that. That's the tree that we use as a landmark. It's just in the middle of the fucking road when you come back. Well, it's better if I put night bus up. But yeah. I want it the other way around so I can do this when driving. No. See, I can work out what I was trying because you just type the number in. On that, I've got to scroll all the way through. I've got the numbers set up. Choose it to be a 4-digit code. It sets up correctly, but I choose it to be a 10 so I can just scroll. I don't have to remember all the numbers then. No, I'll put everything in. say something later on. Second exit. I recognise at some point where I am. See, I remember little bits from boot training, but like the 168, 169, learned it, but never did it, so don't know it anymore. I better put my advertising back on. Oh, there's your Destinies. Tell me if we're going to hit anything.
It's pulling a bit late for the bus stop.
Just a bit, isn't it? Bus stop's back there, mate. Bit of helpful advice. I had a nightmare last night, I meant. I hate them. I hate doing magic. I've got them tonight, but I've got 143s tonight.
Yeah.
So you only go from Piccadilly to West District, then you're back to private. You do that 3 times. 3 times you lose your rag when you get to town.
I hate driving
got-
town at night.
You've got to fight with the taxi drivers to get up to Burnage Street. Yesterday, last night, honestly, the taxis they were everywhere.
Yeah.
Normally they're not too bad, but we couldn't use the bus lane on Portland Street because it was just full of taxis. It was utterly ridiculous. Not a lot of people do put their hand out, but some do.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that just don't read, look, they just see, it's a bus! You know, some people at least process it's blue, it's not got my numbers on it, and it's definitely not got where I'm going on it.
You can see people absolutely dickheads who just put their hands out and look at 000.
I know.
Even though it says this and that.
Because you'll still say 000, sorry, not in service.
Yeah.
They've got rid of our notes, so we've just got sorry, not in service now, and 1 note on the back. Looks dead odd.
Few buses do, few buses don't.
It's the new programme.
Yeah.
Because our programme got rid of Naughty Bus and 500, the Wheelers Manchester one. Our programme's got rid of all that. So we can only display it when scrolling. Don't open your door, just take it off. And then laugh. So we'll have to put up with you tonight. I've had kids try and put the window through. I wish they'd do the windscreen, I could get it replaced then. So I rephrase that for insurance purposes. I hope they don't do the windscreen because then I'd have to have it replaced.
That's another room expense.
It's not covered in the insurance.
Bright lights.
It makes this only 100 quid on this. That'll get me a brand new windscreen, which is worth about £1,000. They have got a stone chip in it already. moving. I'm waiting for someone to bip. This is going to be one of them junctions where we're going to struggle like fuck to get out unless we just block the cunt.
Yeah. What other routes are you thinking of doing in this? Steady.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I feel a yellow box might be in order here. We'll just tailgate this truck. We're out!
I like the line.
There wasn't anything dodgy about having to do that, but oh, the temperature shot up then when we leant to the left. It's the world's shittest temperature gauge sensor ever. The actual one seems to have broken, so what they've done is on the heating pipe that feeds the demisters,
Right.
they've just tapped a thermocouple to it. So it doesn't actually read the temperature of the water, it reads the temperature of the pipe.
Bit dodgy.
Yeah, it's only just started working properly, so
Yeah.
probably because the radiator's starting to fill up with shit again. Because the fan seems to spin at full speed or nothing. Sorry, full speed or full speed. It's an interesting view of the back of this truck, innit? Fuel gauge is the same dodgy feeling. Depends what you're doing, how much fuel you've got.
As long as you know what's roughly in it.
No. We've got a total at the moment between 3/4 of a tank and half a tank, but that could mean we've actually got nearly a full tank of fuel.
Yeah.
Because even when you put a full tank of fuel in it, it doesn't read that you've got a full tank of fuel. The only thing that works perfectly is that gearbox temperature sensor, I presume, because it seems to work. Don't know if it's accurate, but it works. Speedometer, roughly, and the antenna for the radio. With that, everything else is broken in some way. The doors are bodged. stuck on. Which was causing a few issues. Yeah, hello. Oh, and the compressor's working properly again. Hiya!
Little cheat hitting you.
Compared to the looks I got last night for charging 250. Or even the look I got off what Bill got on shows a single ticket. I say shows a single ticket, she shows the relevance of a ticket. Fuck all about it. I just found this ticket, I'm a little drunk. I can see that. But can I have the single? 250. Well, not 150, I went, no. They pay extra for us have to take you pissheads home. She did not like that. She got off the bus, what was funny. She was that busy giving me the dirty looks, getting off the bus.
Yeah.
Failed to notice the gap between the bus, the curb, and the bus shelter. Yeah, she went flying. How I laughed after I left the bus stop. I'm not very helpful or sympathetic towards the drunks. Can't understand simple things. Like, I've only got this, yeah, but there's a cash machine over there, go use it. Well, can't you help me out? No, just turf someone else off at the same thing. Can't exactly help you then turf someone else off. Magically, you know, he had £2.50. Amazing that, isn't it?
You get people who just say, oh, you say, oh, I've only got £2.
A lot of them get the picture now. But there's still some that, they know the fare.
Yeah.
That I one girl got on at 4 o'clock, 1 minute past 4 it was, outside the College of Music. You know the bus stop just before the College of Music on the outback?
Oh yeah.
Just after the arches. She gets on there. And so it's like a minute past 4. Single. Yeah, 250. I thought it's 150 after 4 o'clock. So because she told me my fare system, I went, yes it is. So if I originated in town at 3:44, it's taken me 15 minutes because you lot drunks to get here. Therefore, it's still 250. Oh. Yeah. Street with no name. Although that's not true anymore. Because it has a name. Left. I just did that in town and the girl shot herself up. Not many buses regen like that anymore, do they?
No.
It's even better when it blows off out the tanks because the seals are gone.
Yeah.
Because all that water that was in the tanks fucking damaged the tank on this side, it damaged the seal. So when the compressor doesn't realise the pressure's too much, it'll keep pumping it in and then the seal blows off. And that is loud. For the first time today I've got 10 bars of pressure in both tanks. She's not that skinny, it's just stood next to her. It is, haven't you noticed that on nights out, you get one big friend, then lots that look skinny.
Even out of the school, you just see one big beached whale. And then just get a little skinny girl.
That's great. move over.
Do you ever get school kids who just say single? Even
Yeah.
though the bus is terminating. Because they think it's the school service, it terminates at the end of, let's say, Kingsway.
No, because I don't do schools, do I?
Oh. No.
I've only ever done one school.
Yeah. And I used to get one who just said single went to end of Kingsway, don't terminate.
Do you know what I do when they just say single? Right, so you give a first stage or where they want to go.
Yeah.
Just charge them to the end of the route.
I've learned off that.
It soon teaches them.
One went frantic in it.
Let them.
And all the friends come and say, why are you letting this one off?
I said to you in the what's it? You challenge kids all you want, but you know, you pick your moments when you challenge them. They're in a small group of one or two and they don't look, you know, like they want to be a hard man gangsters, and challenge them because, you know, they're not going to get, they're more than likely to learn from it rather than, because what I normally do is you pick up with a fake ticket, you know, and then you call them back and you go, you know, you confirm your suspicions that it's fake or out of date. And you go, well, why didn't you just ask? So after they go, well, can I just get on? Well, you could have if you just asked me and been honest with me the first time. Yeah. But really now I should make you pay. I did that once and the kids got on the next day.
Yeah.
Same as you. I think he was being bullied, so I think the bullies were taking his money.
Right.
He had his ticket in his hand, as he normally does. Pulled up, opened the doors, he put his ticket away, went and I got on with it.
Yeah.
When he was about to try and use a dodgy ticket, wasn't you? I went, yeah, but I seen it was you. We're all like that, you know, if you're just honest with us. And I think he was being bullied. Oh! But no, the only schools we really end up catching is Flixton sometimes and one in Swindon. Yeah. Which you open your doors, it's like a pack of animals.
I usually get them in the mornings.
Yeah.
You want to keep the time, but just get them by an easy rider.
Yeah. Well, what we used to do, when I used to do mornings, when we had the paper mega riders, what we used to do is that, when we were, you know, like say Monday morning.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday morning, you knew mega riders were going to be selling. You can't do it with easy riders, you never know. But what you used to do is you used to like prepare 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So you can just. Some people really got agitated with that because they thought you were giving them a dodgy ticket, but you're not. You're just trying to speed the process up.
I did that once, but knowing my luck, one school kid got on out of 4.
Yeah, that's why you don't do it with easy riders. You can't, 'cause you just don't know.
If you see like a pack of them, maybe 5 or 6 at one bus stop, like 10
I just tend to do it with how late I'm working. If they're getting an easy ride, they get on the bus on the way home if need be.
Yeah.
Because I don't organise anything either. So everything's just thrown in my bag. So when they want a smart card, it's... There you go, you can have one. But because I don't keep track of it, I don't know when I run out. Don't really care either when I run out.
You're just there to drive the bus.
I went I think 2 months without any smart cards once. It was only when they did a module check that I actually got some.
Yeah.
Will does the same. We get one batch and then we just wait until we've got a module check and then we'll get them again. We don't use that many smart cards now because most people have them.
Yeah.
But a lot of people seem to think you can't put Get Me There products on the stagecoach when you can't put stagecoach products on Get Me There one.
Yeah.
And MCT just seem to fail to put IGO tickets on IGO cards completely.
Yeah.
friend that knows all them. He works with us. So that'll be a day and a half. Because me and him, we'll be out all day in this. Because he'll drive as well, so we can swap it round. I'll be out there pressing the button.
You're working tonight?
Yeah.
Time?
23:47 when I sign on time this. Mill's in all day. I just didn't fancy working all day. Got home last night about 10 past 5.
Yeah.
Then I sat working on a new outro for about an hour.
Yeah.
I sat there thinking I'll just give it a quick look. 6 o'clock I ended up in bed. But I should have a new outro, which I'm going to put onto some video. Because that's what someone said in the comments, I feel like a more professional look and all that shit.
Yeah.
But I replied to him, I've got no one to consult with it, so there's only ever me.
Yeah.
Because Will doesn't get involved in any of it. He just creates work for me. And logistical nightmares. So he doesn't get involved in the blog, this, Patreon, anything like that. He hasn't put anything to this. This is mine. So
It's a bit thingy really, because it is both these chapters.
I know. Chris is quite good, you know, you can send him shit and he'll either say yeah, no, or he's not that visible on the channel, but he is there in the background.
Yeah.
If I've got a wiring diagram like with the kick down one, which I've not fixed yet, or the air tag, I can take it to him in work and go, can you explain this?
Yeah.
He'll explain where everything is, or where it's likely to be. On this it doesn't mean shit because nothing's where it's supposed to be. And then I can come and do it. As well as he was the one that gave the day up to go drive down to Bristol. He gave up the day to go to Wakefield with me. And then Wakefield to pick this up to take it, bring it back here. He puts in quite a bit. And Stefan pays the tax. That's his input.
Yeah.
But, on saying that, he does put more than Will in then.
Yeah.
I think he's coming to that twilight running then woman.
Yeah.
I've got my little donation boxes ready.
Yeah. Good.
I'm already collecting money in them. Can I be really cheeky now?
You know the way from now.
It's dead. You're doing it. Where are we?
Just go down Plymouth Road.
Yeah, harvesting it, so we're doing a bearing left there.
Yeah.
The blue and green petrol station. Then we go all the way down Deansgate now, don't we?
Yeah.
Or do we go through the square still?
And then we go right up to Deansgate, then straight up, right up to Albert Square. Right towards
Yeah, we go all the way down to Deansgate because you can't turn right now out of Albert Square, can you?
Yeah. Even the 50's a bit.
They go up Portland Street,
Yeah.
and then left onto Princess. It does work better like that.
It does.
See, I know most of these, it's just little bits of it that, you know. It's the little twisty bits that were a bit... I'll tell you something else that works on this bus. The dimming control for the lights are behind the dashboard. You know, not on one stagecoach B10 does that work. On this it works.
How lucky.
I like my bus. It's going to cost me a few issues, I can see it, but...
How much did you pay for it?
£2.5 grand.
Not too bad.
No. I've got one dodgy low tyre on one side. Just need some air. And they've cut the air intakes for the inner tyres, so once they go flat I'll need new ones. Well, we originally thought we had big issues, because this is before, while I was in Wakefield we couldn't record anything, we couldn't film in the shed, we couldn't do anything, we couldn't get it out of the shed when we wanted to. So we were a bit restricted to know what we could do.
Yeah.
Which is why I ended up with like worded vlogs, because it's all we could do. And pictures of my kitchen. But we thought we had big issues because the steering pump was playing up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of grinding and it was quite lazy. Luckily that was just fluid. We thought we had a coolant leak. That wasn't, it's just a pressure equaliser. That was funny. That got someone really wet. The reversing lights were a big issue that we were thinking about, because that could have cost a fortune. However, they do work at the moment. Fucking crossing fingers, toes, wood. The gear selector is in the right position for them to work.
You get into it anyway.
But what was puzzling us was its new light fittings on the back, brand new light fittings.
Yeah.
So we couldn't, and it had only just had its MOT, so we couldn't understand why they weren't working. They're brand new, and it just passed its MOT. But then the bus MOTs are a bit different from your car MOT. They'll overlook certain aspects, depending who does it. Like when this goes back now, at the moment it's still got a class 6 MOT.
Yeah.
But when it goes back it'll go for a class 5. So it'll just be private hire use.
Yeah.
So all this emergency shit I don't have to have on if I don't want to. I don't have to have the legal lettering on the side of the bus. I'm sorry but I weren't stopping for that. It's B10 brakes, you know. It's a bit like blowing beer bottles. Especially on this bus.
Yeah.
The retarder doesn't work very well. That's another issue that we need to solve at some point. Because the retarder is now active now. There's nothing there. Now it's like the MMC's retarder does. Except it just doesn't seem to work at all. It lights up and everything and clicks off like it's supposed to. The only difference between this retarder and the MMC's retarder.
I thought you said you knew the route from then.
Oh, it's down there, isn't it? Have it. We'll
I was
just
looking
go
away.
this way.
I think you should just brought there by mistake.
That won't be the first time. 375's got the same issue.
What's it like in Bella?
Not too bad. That's where it all went wrong, because the road curves to the right. And it's a junction then, so it curves to the right and there's no road coming off.
Yeah.
And he didn't give me any instructions, so I just followed the road. Maybe you should have gone down there.
What's Shiloh Road like? 'Cause I think it's just like a simple road.
I turned round in the gate.
Yeah.
It's big enough. When you get to that bit, I just swung it round in the big gate that was there. Which was interesting. We've just resolved it, the 130 is still running.
Oh.
So it must be the next rewrite, the next timetable change. stock up, that's how to get yourself back. See, I said that. This looks familiar from last night, me racing past Will. I know that's the next street across. See, people say they don't understand that. How can you not understand them signs? They're not difficult signs to understand, it's no access. They're double yellow lines with no loading, no parking, no stopping. Yeah. That's always busy, that pub.
Been in it once, but
I've never been in it, I just know it's always busy. I always remember,
especially towards the early evening.
I always remember it because it's got like a forest on the roof of it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to be the twat that has to water all that. Oh, well, I was only on here a few hours ago.
Deja vu.
It is. You going? Oh, I was on that as well. That was my bus last night. That's got an interesting fault at the moment. I think someone's bashed the doors on it.
Yeah.
So when you turn, the door alarm goes off and the cross comes in the doors to say the doors have failed. But only when you're turning.
Yeah.
As soon as you straighten up it goes, and then it goes to normal. And they fixed the turbo on it. So it now does not sound like a tank trying to take off.
Yeah.
It now just goes like a tank trying to take off.
Yeah.
Always busy down here. Still freshers week in it as well. Well, the freshers are still getting
Used to it.
yeah. That freshers week was a nightmare.
One thing you haven't done with Stockport yet is actually commit to it yet. Manchester. There's based towards everywhere. Hazel Road.
Well, Stockport, you spend like 99% of your time on 192s, don't you?
Not actually done 192. We're doing all the little routes.
Yeah, the easy ones, because the 192 they can just go, follow it, straight down.
Yeah. I remember when we used to go to the pub. 192.
Unless you will, and when you go, can you do a 191? You just follow it straight up to Hazel Grove.
Yeah.
When he got to the pub, he carried on straight and didn't bear to the right, so he ended up in Disley. You know what I like about the students? Some of them have a lack of moral compass when it comes to clothing. It's nice, isn't it? Then some of them wear the baggy things. I don't get it. I do like the sun for that because a lot of things go see-through. I think we'll just edit that a little bit as well. It doesn't really matter. They don't mind it during the day down here on Magics because they're not too bad for students, they just don't know the word bus is full.
Yeah.
But at night it's just a different fucking breed. We may have to go to Charlton Street because I need the room.
Yeah.
So I may go use my radar here at Charlton Street. Take this to the terminus and then run up to Charlton Street.
Okay.
And then go back to the terminus and come back. Because that was another logistic nightmare that fucking Will planted me. Remember the 221?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you know how I do my routes. I go there, I come back.
Yeah.
I went there and didn't come back. So now at some point I've got to waste my diesel to get up to there to come back.
Well.
And I don't know the route, so he's got to do it.
If you want to, there's like a Costa and Starbucks in Albert Square. Been in there a couple of times for a toilet.
Not in uniform.
Just walk in.
They want to sit down because they called the losing them now. Well, they did last time. They normally let the drivers use it, but I'm not in uniform, am I? So I just use Short Street, what, it'll take what, 2 minutes to get up there, won't it?
That's fine.
And then when we come back, I think I'm able to go down Charlotte Street and go that way round. That'll come in rather than have to come all the way down Portland Street.
Yeah.
Do Charlotte Street that way round, then we're facing the right way then. That's green as well. Student smart cards aren't too bad, they're sort of sped up a bit now. Now people are getting used to them. Yeah. It's still annoying though when they all get on the bus to abreast and they're all trying to reach over to use them.
Especially when you got some actually machine you just
I had to go at several people for that last night. Trying to deal a fare and they put the thing on. I went, yeah, it would work, but I'm dealing with this guy here.
yeah.
Wait. The thing with the Magics is you can get away with being a bit more abusive to the passengers.
Yeah.
Because it's all students, so not many of them will complain. I think the stress levels on Magics are probably the same for 192s. It's a lot higher than a 256.
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with a lot more stupidity. 219, the stress is high on that as well because the timings are pretty tight. As well as, with the audio, you need a passport to travel on the 219. Probably need the same on the 192. I keep meaning to take Stefan one day and just get him a border control. Stand on the platform. So I couldn't do the inspector's job on the 290 because I'd get on and go, passports please!
Yeah.
With your boarding cards. I'm not racist, honestly. Just annoys when you're in a bus and there's that not one bit of English being spoken on it.
And you have about 6 or 7 different languages.
Yeah. Not one of them is English apart from you complaining about the fact that not one of them is English. Have you noticed though, they may not be able to understand you, but as soon as you say no, they understand you.
It seems to be, even if you go on holiday to Spain, even if you just go to a local and say no, they'll just walk off.
That's quite nice. It's the perks of being a bus driver.
It is.
The best bit is though on Magics when they come running down from the nightclub and you just hear, "My tits nearly fell out." Yes? You suddenly perk up at that moment. This tit's on show! There was some outfits last night though, honestly.
Oh, don't tell me these are acting up wedding cars.
Oh fuck.
That's the last thing I gotta see.
You're still a yellow plate twat. In fact, no you're not because you don't have any plates. Oh yeah, he's a white plate twat still. Me and Will are getting them travel mugs.
Yeah.
Just so we can take them to work. We get in trouble for saying you yellow plate twat, so we could get a mug and just point to it. You know, bit the odd. You're one of them. One of our drivers got in trouble for going through rush hour and just doing that because of the traffic.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
I remember doing this, just going down Albert Road and like with the traffic. There were a few weeks ago and it just
Yeah, that them.
lying down.
I had it. The worst
Passengers.
The worst I've had it is I sat at Albert Square
Yeah.
and the engine timed out 4 times. released. Can you stop telling me the handbrake is on? It most certainly isn't, because we're moving. No, my handbrake's stuck on. Oh, there we go. What the fuck's that? I don't get them wet look leather pants.
Well, I think it's a girl's choice to actually wear it. That's all I think.
It is, but I just don't get it.
I want the double price of Denny. It's made of what, leather?
Anyway, yeah, the outfits last night, there was a girl that got on, right? She was wearing this netting top sort of thing.
Right.
And right on the boot, they're like that, and like, yeah, how do I work this ticket machine now? I did, when I first started driving, first night I did magic, it was like that. This girl got on. There were different postcodes, for fuck's sake. And they were heading into town.
Yeah.
And they're like, I just couldn't, my mind just, I couldn't work out how to use the ticket machine. I've got over that stage now.
Yeah.
But boy, they were nice.
You dirty bugger.
And then the girl got on behind with the same issues.
You seem to get a lot more of them when I'm driving, you see. When I used to drive for IP, you just used to get little old ladies coming on. That's me.
In the 9:30 express.
Yeah. It used to run every hour. And you used to just, especially on a Sunday, you used to just come up to you and say, "Yo, love, how are you?"
I've still got pictures of this and videos,
Yeah.
which are coming up on my second channel. Like, take them off my first one because you can copyrighted music. When it was 2-track.
Yeah.
And buses still going up and down fucking, no going round in front of the library.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
That's however he's taking a picture of the bus or the Midland.
The Midland, but my bus is now conveniently in the way with Coventry written on the side of it. Because John Dix never painted it. So all the legals you can still see, the back door you can still see the number for Coventry.
Yeah.
And across the top and the front and side you can see the I think it's A-line coaches Coventry.
Yeah. Did you put on them Travel West Midlands things or I don't Coventry?
No, I've not put any, I've only done the Destiny.
Yeah.
I've not really got round to the outside. The closest I got to the outside was doing the radiator. At some point one of the body panels is going to come off the side, so I can try and straighten it without replacing it. Because we're in that dilemma where if we replace the panel, we have to paint it something.
Yeah.
And we can't use the bus while it's not painted. But at the same time, because the bus sits outside,
Yeah.
it needs to be protected straight away. So what will probably happen is if we have to replace it, it'll probably get sprayed blue temporarily. Because we've got a lot of bits to fix at the back because they've been dodging, reversing with it. So it's all split. So we're going to use some patchwork to be able to just hold it all back together and sand it down. And it'll all look original. Fiberglass, that's the word, that's the material. Pad it out with fiberglass, then you can just pad it, sand it, and it'll look like it was all one piece.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, it looks like it might go back to Grey Harwood to get painted. I didn't like some of their paintwork they've done.
Routes in Manchester at the moment, the 278.
Is it?
2 and a bit hours.
Ouch.
Manchester to Greenwich via Stretford, Sale, Backville, Queen.
Oh, so it's one of them via fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Bit like the 7.
That used to just go straight up
Longford Road.
Yeah, Longford Road. Now it goes right up to there and serves that bit.
Oh yes.
The old 317.
Yeah, because Longford Road's the one we use when we can't get down the Bridge because of the views.
All the new companies coming up.
What?
The new food delivery things like Uber Eats.
Fucking things that pass down instead of
You get them, what's the name, bike couriers people. Just see them going in and out of your bus like nothing.
You know the other thing I don't get about Uber Eats?
What?
Who the fuck orders McDonald's and has it delivered? You know, McDonald's, by the time you walk from the thing to your table, it's cold.
Yeah.
Admittedly, mine wasn't today, mine was actually warm. That's it, love. You teach your kid how to cross the road there.
I need to say sorry.
I can't say what I want to say.
Unless you want to already get out.
Christmas markets will be on soon. They were shit last year.
Hell for the buses.
I normally, what we normally do, we normally, thank you, is I normally come down with my mum, we park at the depot and catch the bus in.
Yeah.
Normally not in service one,
Yeah.
it's like, don't want to sit with peasants. And then we walk around and then we get the bus back, but last year, we had a walk round. Normally we don't get a few bits and bobs,
Yeah.
but we found it was just the same shit again, and it just wasn't.
It's the same every year, the same
It was
thing.
more booze this year, and it just wasn't. You know, when you walk around for 20 minutes, you go, we'll just go Arndale. You know. What's it first? I've lost that as well, haven't they? Well,
Yeah.
give that up.
Wonder who's going to take it over.
There's several rumours, isn't there? But I don't know what's true.
Costs what, 1.2 million a year to actually run it.
I don't understand why there's three of them. I don't, because there's not really too much difference in a lot of the routes to do.
Well, 2 serve Victoria and 1 Hull.
Yeah. I mean, they're a good idea in that, but
Yeah.
I don't think there needs to be 3 of them. Oh, look at the traffic!
Yeah. Getting them Blackpool buses in on rail replacements, aren't they?
Yeah,
Good to see them.
there is some somewhere. Yeah, that's a clever deduction. That I couldn't go anywhere. That was a very clever deduction. That's a horrible junction. That have you actually been over it properly?
In a car, yeah.
Fucking horrible in one of these. Bang, bang, bangs! Bang as you hit the floor. Meaning this should probably be more. Fucking that shit. As it was when I went over the speed up for fucking 375 and forgot how springy this road is. Fucking launched myself out of the cab. See, this set of traffic lights don't work because every time the tram goes across there,
Yeah.
or there, it resets the traffic lights. So at peak, it's dead busy. this never moves because this is the last thing to go in the set. So if a tram comes before the end of the set,
Yeah.
you don't move. Need to get rid of that skull sticker, it's annoying as shit. I've got the scraper to get rid of it, I just didn't have a step ladder.
Yeah.
I say I got the scraper now, the blade's probably blunt, it's fine with the snails in the bumper. That's annoying me. Stop it. Don't normally vibrate. Everything just needs tightening up on it. I mean, it's not too bad, it is. It doesn't rattle like hell, so it's quite good actually. And the overheating issue was the other big thing that we thought, oh shit, we've got a big issue.
Yeah.
But that fixed. What the fuck is that look? I've just had a brilliant idea for a new coffee cup. Like a wearing twat. I can't wait for Red Bubble to go. You can't put twat and not flag it as adult. Flag. I use this end bus stop here. Just to turn my camera off. Would appear we've just made 60 quid. Yeah, stop bus. Break down the line.
Oh, it's a great life on the buses. No matter what the time of day, you'll see the world on omnibuses. We're on our way. There's so much feeling on the buses.